Welcome to Puvanur RBIR Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. Welcome to Puvanur RBIR Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. We are dealing Kanda Jathi Triputa Thala 9-beat cycle in 35 Thala chapter in level 3. We have seen 9 sequences till date. 4 sequences as individual episodes, and then the 5th and 6th Dim Thadimi Dinaka Dim Kitakadim in a separate class, and then another class of 7, 8 and 9 with this Takadimi Takajunu Tangu Taddin Taddin Tangu. We have seen the Sarvalagu and the beauty without affecting the beauty, and then we have seen how to approach in Kanda Jathi Triputa Thala. Today I am going to teach you the perspective of how to play for Takadin Dimidin Dimi, Tangu Tata Dimi to a certain extent, how you can adapt into Kanda Jathi Triputa Thala. Before I get into the class, I will start this class with the Tirukkural. Urni neer niraindatre ulagavam perarivadan thiru. What is the meaning of it? Fantastic Tirukkural. Ulaga nanmayai virumbi seigintra perarivalan petra selvam ஊரார் நீருண்ணும் குளம் நீர் நிறைந்தார் போன்று பலருக்கு பயன்படும் பேரறிவாளன் உண்மையான அறிவு பெற்றவன். See, what a great comparison Thiruvallur makes. Like a well in a village which is having the water till the brim, and how people are blessed to have that water for every day, day in and day out, how it helps the entire village. Like that, Thiruvallur compares a person, one who does, who good deeds, he will be deemed highly respected, highly in the society, and that's a comparison he makes with a well in a village with water, which serves with no returns. And what is the return? You can do it for that. And that's the beauty of this Tirukkural. So let's try to do good things, and then let's also get into the allied group of doing good things. Today I'm going to handle the class Takadin Dimidin Dimi. Takadin Dimidin Dimi, I will teach you the vanilla version again, and then I will teach you the perspective of Takadin Dimidin Dimi, and also teach you Tangu Tata Dimi. Both the sequences are fabulous sequences for Madhyama Kala. Madhyama Kala meaning medium paced Laya beats, especially for the songs. This perfectly fits. It has a completely Nadamayam. Sequence, you can keep on playing to get the essence out of it. It's like this. Now I want to do a table this fact like a Ramanama Jabam, like the Tulasidas, like people who had in the ancient saints, Tyagaraja, they have recited 96 crores, like Mahapariva, Chandrasekharendra Mahaswamigal. They have recited Ramanama like that. Continuously they have done tapas. In the art, likewise, in the art form as well, every bit of this laya pattern, laya phrase is as good as like a nama. And that's when you get the siddhi of that particular phrase, your playing is recognized in the society. That's the beauty. For example, if the dindina is a phrase, first time when you learn, you also play. You also know, and I also know. And my master also know, and my master's master also know. But there is a difference. The difference is that there is a soul in it, there is a life in it. And for that to induce a life, like prana, when you want to prana patishtai, if you want to do into this phrase, you have to play number of times to make it siddhi. And then that phrase gets a divine blessing. That's what you should do. Whenever I am teaching you, this is why I wanted to tell for quite a few classes back, but today I just got this thought I should put it as part of my class. So any phrase you just have to repeat. That's the only way to success. Sadhagam, practice. Okay, continuously do that and get this done, and you can definitely reach greater heights. Now let's get into the actual class. Taka dindimi dindimi, taka dindimi dindimi, taka dindimi, taka dindimi dindimi, taka dindimi dindimi. Taka dindimi dindimi, taka dindimi dindimi, taka dindimi, taka dindimi dindimi, taka din, taka dindimi. Taka dindimi dindim, taka dindimi, taka dindimi dindim, taka din. Taka dindimi dindimi, taka dindimi dindimi, taka dindimi, taka dindimi dindimi, tangara taka dindimi dindimi. That is a carve. I intentionally played the dim, dim, dim for the class purpose. You should not play dim, dim, dim. You should play thangada daga thanga thangada daga tham, thangada daga thanga thangada daga thai, thangada daga thanga thangada daga thai, thangada daga thanga thangada daga thai. That pause will infuse the listener what he is trying to do, and that you should make everybody quizzical by coming to the front of the seat and they should watch you, what are you going to do? And that's the knowledge you should gain for that to happen. Otherwise, you will only be continuously playing the basics. So, with this, I am going to get into the next sequence. This is the vanilla form of doing Taka Dindimi Dindimi. Let me also give some more perspective into it and I can ponder over it. Takadin dimiti, takadin dimitin, takadin dimitin, dimi, takadin dimitin, dimita, takita, takadina. 3, 2, and then a 4. Or you can even structure takadin dimitin, dimi, takadin dimitin, takadin dimitin, takadin dimitin, dimita, takita, takadina. It's a beautiful progression of 2 beat, 3 beat, 4 beat. You can do like that. There's nothing wrong because it's nicely structured. Using this methodology, you can drive the entire sequence. You can also do the reverse way. Takadin dimidin, takadin dimidin, takadin dimidin, dimmi, takadin dimidin, dimmi, tatakita, takadina. Can do either way. So I want you to try both to get master over it. The next one is Thangathatha Dimi. Thangathatha Dimi, where all we have seen this Thangathatha Dimi, we have seen in Rupaka Thalam, we have seen in Misra Chapathalam, we have seen in Gandava Chapathalam. Let's look each one of these to relate, to get into this topic. Thangathatha Dimi, Thangathatha Dimi, Thangathatha Dimi, Thangathatha Dimi, Kedatathatha Dimi, Thangathatha Dimi, Thangathatha Kedatak. That is Rupaka Thalam. Thangathatha Dim, Takadimi, Tatadim, Thangathatha Dim, Takadimi, Tatadim, Thangathatha Dim, Kedatak. That is Misra Chapathalam. Thangathatha Dimi, Tatadimi, Thangathatha Dimi, Tatadimi, Kedatathatha Dimi, Tatadimi, Thangathatha Dimi, Tatadimi. This is Ganda Chapathala. Takadimi, Kedatak. That is the phrase for 2.5. So when you're going to do in Ganda Jathi Triputa Thalam, you should now see how we can slice it. Accordingly, you can choose those patterns. You can choose, because it's a 9, you can choose slice it 3 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When you have sliced into 3, you can use Rupaka pattern. When you want to slice as 7, and then you can use a 2-beat phrase, you can use Misra Chapa pattern. When you slice as 5 into 2, 2.5, you can use Ganda Chapa pattern. So the ideas can be a combination of either one of these. How you slice this thala into the pattern what you know. So it's again relational. As I compare, it's relational. Your math and your relationship and your remembrance, and so that's why I keep telling you, you have to remember what you're being taught. If you don't remember the back lessons, it's very difficult for you to progress further because these are advanced lessons. And normally when I teach, I compare with my old lessons, and if you're lost, you have to go back and come back here. So you have to revisit those classes, come here for better understanding. Let's look at the treatment of how all you can do, and I'm going to leave this as a homework for you. It's important that you need to know the perspectives. Thangathatha Dimi, Thangathatha Dimi, Thangathatha Dimi, Thangathatha Dimi, Thangathatha Dimi, Thangathatha. I'm giving you a pattern. You can try to fit this entire pattern, what you have been taught in Rupaka Thala, you can try to fit into this and see how you can arrive at a conclusion of reduction and mora. That's the homework for you. The next one, Thangathatha Dim, Takadimi, Tatadim, Thangathatha Dim, Takadimi, Tatadim, Kedatak. It's a Misra combination, Misra Chapa beats and the phrase. I want you to do that part of it. Now I will demonstrate to you the easier part, which is traditional part, is Ganda slicing, Ganda Chapa. The first half is Ganda Chapathala. The second half you can play the Triputa Thala. Thangathatha Dimi, Tatadimi, Thangathatha Dimi, Tatadimi, Takadimi, Tatadimi, Kedatak. That's the phrase. Thalangathatha Dimi, Tatadimi, Thangathatha Dimi, Tatadim, Takadimi, Tatadim, Thangathatha Dimi, Tatadim, Thangathatha Dimi, Tatadim, Takadimi, Tatadim, Takatalanga. That is nangadega dimmi tata dimmi taka dimmi tata dimmi taka tangadega namgadega. Dimmi taka dimmi tata dimmi tangadega darigada. Here I have made the phrase in such a way. Let me demonstrate in Kanda chapter. It's a 2.5 phrase. Is a 2-beat phrase. 2.5 plus 2 is what? 4.5. So another 4.5, what do you do? Is 2.5. Is 2. 2.5 plus 2 is 4.5. 4.5 plus 4.5 is what? 9 beats. So it perfectly fits. You can do like that. Another way, straight away take the 2.5 slice next to each other and keep the 2 beats slices later. Another way, so 2 and 2 slices first and 2.5 slices later. You can do like that. So there are 3-4 combinations here. So what we saw takadin dimidin dimi vanilla form. We saw the takadin dimidin dimi doing in a different perspective. Takadin dimidin, takadin dimidin, takadin dimidin dimi, and then the Triputa Thala format. I told you to go with this model till the end. That's homework for you. The next model is beautifully constructed 2, 3 and 4. Takadin dimidin dimi 2 beat. Takadin dimidin, takadin dimidin 3 beat. Takadin dimidin dimi takadina 4 beat. 2, 3, 4. It's like a ladder. You can use this model and then construct your sequences till there. That's another homework for you. Next we got into Thangatadhadimi. Thangatadhadimi, how we related this subject? We related the subject by recollecting what has been taught in Rupaka Thala, Misra Chapathala, Kanda Chapathala. Accordingly, we sliced Kanda Jathi Triputa Thala. If you want to do Rupaka pattern, slice into 3 each. So you can use Rupaka pattern. If you want to do Misra Chapu 7 plus 2, so you can use the Misra Chapu half beat and full beat. It gets into half and full, shows the maturity of your playing in Kanda Jathi Triputa Thala. Use that phrase and then go through the model. The next model is 5 and a 4 traditional break, which gives it's easier. Tangatata dimi tata dimi tangatata. Tangatata dimi tata dimi tangatata dimi tata dimi. The 2.5 slice you place, and then you use the Triputa model, Triputa Thalam, Chadusra Jathi Triputa Thala model, the later half, and then you do that structure building. Then we came down, we used all the patterns. Kidatata dimmi tata dimmi tangatata dimmi tata dimmi tangatata dimmi tata dimmi tangatata dimmi tata dimmi tangatata dimmi tata dimmi nangatata dimmi tata tangatata dimmi nangatata dimmi tangatata dimmi tarikatata dimmi tangatata. All these patterns we saw for the first half. The second half is the same. It's through Adithala model. The later half, the 4 beats, you can fill the rest half. So we saw up to this, and we came to a logical point, and I told you how to get into the landing. Normally I say when you're taken off the flight, Kanda Jathi Triputa Thala flight, I took off, and you've been on the air so long, along with me with so many episodes. Now we're going to land into the traditional reduction place. And then we're going to go for a crescendo and a grandeur of completing this Thala. With this, I'm ending this class, and tomorrow meaning the next class, I will be teaching you the Kuraipu, Faran and Mora in Ganda Chathi Triputa Thala. I'll give 2-3 ideas of Mora and Korvai for you to ponder over. I'll conclude this class with the Thirukural. பயன்மரம் உள்ளூர் பழுத்தற்றால் செல்வம் நயன் உடையான் கண்படின் உபகாரம் செய்பவனிடத்தில் செல்வம் சேருமானால் அது ஊரின் நடுவில் எல்லோருக்கும் பயன் தரக்கூடிய மரம் பழம் பழுத்தாற் போல் யாவருக்கும் பயன்படும். Aha, what a great meaning. A person who is helping, who has a helping tendency, is compared with the nature, the trees, and the trees and the fruit, the fruits it fetches, and it helps so many people. And his deeds are compared to that selfless deeds done by the nature. What can you do for it? The rice what we are eating, is it expecting anything? The trees which are fetching you fruits like mangoes and apples, are they expecting anything? They just give. They just don't expect anything at all. Absolutely nothing. I think we should get to that state. It's very, very difficult though, but we should try. And Thiruvalluvar strongly compares nature with that high quality of nature with the person who is actually helping, who is extending his helping hand. With this good thought, Poonur RVA signing off. I'll see you in the next class with the traditional reduction, Kuraipu, Faran, Mora and Korvai in Ganda Chathi Triputa Thalam. Pranams.